rocking MCCDC. The first scripture reading is from Psalms 81. Sing in unison to the Most High. Our strength shouts for joy, and join the celebration. Raise a song, sound the great bells, the flute and the harp. Blow the trumpet at the new moon, at the full moon, and on all feast days. Sing in gratitude to the great lover, to the one who seeks out all hearts. Give thanks in the congregations that the good news may be heard throughout the land. I discern a voice I have come to know. I relieve your shoulder of the burden. Your spirit is free to create. In distress, when you call, I come to you. I answer you in the secret place of your heart. I invite you to the grace of forgiveness. Discern, O my people, while I caution you. O dear friends, if you would but discern. Do not make riches and ambition a powerful God. Do not become puffed up with pride and arrogance. I am your very breath. I have been with you from the beginning. Open your hearts wide, and I shall fill it. The second reading is from Luke chapter 14, verse 1, verses 7 through 14. On one occasion, when Jesus was going to the house of a leader of the Pharisees to eat a meal on the Sabbath, they were watching him closely. When Jesus noticed how the guests chose the place of honor, he told them a parable, place of honor. In case someone more distinguished than you has been invited by your host, and the host who invited both of you may come and say to you, give this person your place, and then in disgrace you would start to take the lowest place. But when you are invited, go and sit down at the lowest place, so that when the host comes, they may say to you, friend, move up higher. Then you will be honored in the presence of all who sit at the table with you. For all who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Jesus said also to the one who had invited him, when you give a luncheon or a dinner, do not invite your friends or your siblings or your relatives or your rich neighbors, in case they may invite you in return, and you would be repaid. But when you give a banquet, invite the poor, the oppressed, the stigmatized, and those facing barriers, and you will be blessed, because they cannot repay you, for you will be repaid at the resurrection of the just. May the Lord add a blessing to the hearing and reading of his word. Thank you for letting me be of service.